So Joe Biden visited Detroit, Michigan today, joining the auto workers on strike against the big three auto companies, GM, Ford, and Chrysler. And, of course, headlines from the Democrat media complex praised him for making history joining the picket line. And during the visit, Joe Biden and the union leaders were slammed the truth, powerful, and CEOs while championing the working class. Think about that for a second, pretending to be their ally. But what the Democrat propagandists won't tell you is this. Their so-called hero, Biden, in this historic moment, spoke for less than 2 minutes. Then once he took enough photos for publicity, he stutter-stepped quickly away with the help of aides because they didn't want him to fall, and flew to one of the richest cities in the world for fundraisers in San Francisco, Silicon Valley. One of them hosted by Facebook CEO, a billionaire, by the way. Tickets cost as much as $100,000. He's spending at least 2 days there. And you're supposed to believe, and I'm supposed to believe, that he's for the working class. This is doublethink, doublespeak. It's everything George Orwell warned about. Join me now, Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson. Senator, we'll get to fundraising and how, spent 2 minutes talking at the UAW, and then he's going to make a lot of money with billionaires. But why is the President of the United States getting involved in something that a company and its workers should find a free market solution to?
Hello, Eric. Well, I would imagine I'm not sure if feeling guilty is the right word for it, but he realizes that his policies are going to be putting a lot of those union workers out of work. And so maybe this is just a way to make up for him, let them be props in a photo op for him. Like that, showing some real solidarity. But union workers have to understand that Joe Biden's, Bidenomics, for example, is responsible for the fact that a dollar they held at the start of the Biden administration is only worth 85 cents. That his Green New Deal energy boondoggles are literally going to put a lot of them out of work. That these electric vehicles, first of all, it's impossible to produce as many as they're laying out. We don't have the rare earth minerals. We don't have the batteries. We don't have the charging stations to force every American to buy an electric vehicle. They want to outlaw the internal combustion engine. This would be disastrous for our economy. American consumers wouldn't particularly like it either. So, Joe Biden, if you're asked to design a strategy to destroy this country, you'd be hard pressed to come up with a better game plan than what the Biden administration is implementing right now in America. So here's how the free market works, Senator, for the folks to understand. So this whole minimum wage issue, $7, $8 an hour, whatever it is, there are companies right now, Walmart, there are fast food restaurants that are paying up to $20 per hour. That's well above the minimum wage, the government mandated minimum wage. So you got to let the free market dictate. The UAW workers deserve more, they'll get more. But Biden showing up there skews that. And by the way, it's not Bidenomics anymore. I'm calling it Bribenomics because I'm not sure where his mind is. Senator, so now he spends 2 minutes talking to the people, amongst the people, man of the people, and then jets off to Northern California, Silicon Valley, and he's going to raise millions of dollars for his reelection. Is it his reelection, or is it going to be Gavin Newsom's? Well, again, I've been saying for quite some time that I think the probability is approaching zero that he will be their candidate. Now, they'll prevent a primary, so that the political party bosses can choose who they think, during the convention would be their best nominee. But listen, I thought Joe Biden was unfit for office when he ran in 2020 because he's corrupt, but also because of his diminishing physical and mental capacity. His mental capacity has continued to diminish.
This is interesting, Senator. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but Ted Cruz is making a similar argument. Are you suggesting, very fairly and possibly, that at the convention, the Democrat convention, the superdelegates can say, we're disbanding, we're throwing out this idea of Joe Biden 2.0, second term, and we're going with Newsom, Michelle, Kamala? They can do that. Do you think they might?
Oh, I think that's what they will do. And again, the Democrat Party is unified in their quest for power. And, they really don't care who becomes president as long as they'll be able to control that individual. And they will select the person that the polls tell them will be the most likely victor.
Got it. We'll leave it right there. Senator Ron Johnson, thank you for joining us. Getting really, really interesting. The palace intrigue is getting interesting. Senator, thank you.
Have a great day.